Figuring out the height thing.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Littlefoot Ranch. I'm Doug.
And I'm Rebecca.
Sorry, I forgot to do the welcome. So
here. We've done this intro like 10 times. Let's do take 11. We are just full of it this morning. Welcome back to Littlefoot Ranch, guys. And if you're new here, welcome. I am Rebecca.
And I'm Doug.
And today's video is, as you can tell, we're a little pumped up. And I don't know how much of it we'll be able to film because it's been raining off and on all day, actually the last few days. But today is part 1 of part 2 of the Grazon experiment. Yes, part 1 of part 2. And we're going to be working on the corn plot. So as you guys can see, there is 2 blue tarps here. If you're wondering why this is on there, it's because the blue still lets some of the light through. And it doesn't do as good a job as killing off all the grass. This plot right here is 16 feet or so. And basically we're going to cut the white part in half. We're going to roll back half of the tarp, frame it all in with a thick layer of mulch. And then come in after we basically roll it back in half, frame it out in mulch, a thick layer of mulch, we're going to be bringing, well, this guy here on the tractor is going to be bringing several buckets of the contaminated horse manure, the Grazon horse manure compost, up to this plot. And we're going to be spreading it. We're going to be bringing some native dirt in. We're going to be mixing it together. And then after that, I'm going to put the tarp back over it for probably another week or 2 and see if that helps kill off some of the stuff and any of the weed seeds that might be in there, and hopes to get ready for corn planting. And so now, guys, this is mostly for just, experimenting purposes and trying to learn how the persistent herbicides Grazon's works within the soil and how to get it out of the soil. And so, we're just growing this for mostly experimental purposes. We're not really expecting like a harvest from it or anything like that. So without further ado, let's get this party started. So Carter and I just pulled back the tarp, and something a little interesting, it didn't die off evenly. Hold on, I'll show you guys. So this side, like it was all under the same tarp, and this is not nearly as killed off as this. That's interesting because it also looks a little low in the ground right there. So super interesting. Same tarp, same spot, same amount of time. Clearly there's a difference. Okay, back to work. we're all sweaty, but we're making progress. Okay guys, so as you can see behind me, and I'll give you guys a close-up in a second, the mulch has all got the nice border going on, and I'm waiting on Doug to come back with the horse manure, and then we'll get that dumped and spread. But let me show you what we got. I know the sun got bright, and I don't know if you guys can really tell, but this is actually a pretty thick layer of mulch creating a border. Now I know that it'll probably create a little bit of drainage issues in there, but that's okay. I wanted a nice protective barrier, nice and thick, and then as this all composes down, it'll and turn into goodness. We can mix it in with the contaminated soil mixture that we're going to be doing, in hopes to continuously to dilute it. Plus, I wanted to protect my lantana. I think that's how you say it back there. I'll give you guys a close-up. It's gorgeous. Look how pretty it is. It was one of the 5 plants that was in the front yard garden bed. So pretty. And here comes Doug with the horse manure. The Grazon contaminated ickiness. Not only is it farm fitness, it's family fitness. The family that works out and hangs out together is the family that stays healthy and grows old together. Okay guys, so as you can see, there's mulch, and then there's the manure, and then these are the 2 piles of the native dirt. And the native dirt's not super great. It may look super great, but it compacts into some seriously hard clay. And so anyway, as you guys can see, that is not good soil. That, like, it's big chunks. So that's where the composted mulch will break down, and the horse manure, and hopefully someday be good usable soil. While Doug was on the tractor grabbing the dirt, me and the boys, we took a break, but now Doug's here, and now we're all getting ready to rock and roll and spread this last bit out. It shouldn't take too long. So before we rake it out, guys, we're just gonna go through and get all the clumps of sod and grass that came out as he was scooping. So yeah, just clean it up a bit before we rake it out. Look at that big old chunk. Okay guys, so the top layer of native dirt is all spread out, and so now we're going to take some shovels and rakes and kind of slightly turn and mix it in like a tiller would, and with the composted manure, and then rake it all back out. Many hands make hard work light. Okay guys, so here it is. Dug, raked it all out and mixed it out in better, and it's fairly even. It was exactly 1.5 cubic yards of manured composted manure and 1.5 cubic yards of native dirt. So now I'm just going to give it a light watering. It's fairly damp soil because it's been raining off and on the last few days, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a light watering, and then I'm going to pull the tarp back over it, and then we'll pull it back in a week to 2 weeks and see where we're at. It's been quite the morning. We're really sweaty, but it's been good. So now guys, stoop down, babe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm vertically challenged, I can't help it. But anyway, so guys, what was I saying? Oh, we're done with the plot.
Yeah.
So it's I watered it, and my son and I, Dylan and I, we pulled the tarp back. So now it's just gonna be on there for a week to 2 weeks. So, but we'll leave it on there for a week to 2 weeks, and then we'll pull it back and we'll see what we're at, and hopefully we can plant some corn in it. And I was actually thinking about planting some Job's tears too, because that's a corn-like plant and they're really pretty. You can make jewelry and all kinds of other things out of them. So, and I'm pretty sure I have some seeds left, so I think I'm gonna plant some Job's tears, so that should be cool. Anyway guys, until next time, take care and have a beautiful day. Bye!